Roadster Touring Car in VR. Hello there everybody and welcome back to OpenFed Gaming. You're listening to the OpenFed. Today we're driving a Mazda Roadster Touring Car. We're driving it in a Japanese Clubman Cup 550 race. We're driving it on the Tokyo Expressway in the south counterclockwise direction. We're doing 3 laps. We started 12th of 12 cars and we started with a rolling start. Now these laps, they're a decent length. They're going to take a little while to do, and this car, which is great because this car is just a dream to drive. It's just absolutely awesome the way it sticks to the road, lots of power, drive with a little bit of common sense, and don't try to push it where you shouldn't be pushing it, so you spin out, and this thing is just a magnificent car to drive. Like here, they're blocking you out, not giving you enough room. Then they'll give you the room, you sneak in there, now this guy slows down in front of you and they still got you blocked in. But you can't get excited about that because they're not going to hold the OpenFed back for long. These kinds of things only last for a few seconds. So you don't want to react in a chaotic manner. You just take a second and wait for your opportunity, and it'll come and you can shoot through there. And that's what this little car is like. You use it when the opportunity presents itself. Now, after having passed those cars and they held me back for a while, obviously the rest of the pack got away on me, which is always the hard part. That's why I say you shouldn't sit back in the first lap, just sit back to see what the lap is like. You also got to be passing cars and keeping up with the pack to keep this from happening. However, it happened right at the beginning of the race, so it's not that big a deal, and I was able to catch up to the rest of the pack quite easily in the first lap yet still. So it's not that big a deal, but just keep that in mind, because if you get held back near the end of the race, you don't know if you have enough time to recoup. Now this is an awesome little car. Did you see the headlights just go down there? I guess they must have a light sensor in them and are activated when it gets too dark and they pop up and they come on. I think that looks kind of cool. Now these guys are really hard to pass in the corners. On the straight stretches, it's a little bit easier. That's the end of the first lap right there. The straight stretches, if you got the power, then it's a little bit easier. But in the corners, it's more difficult because these guys are zipping down the track, using full width of the track, thus not giving you any room to pass them in any of the corners, not unlike that one that I just passed that guy in. So you really have to, when you see a car, is keep racing until you get up close behind them and then see how you can think about how you're going to pass them. Like here, we could pass them on the outside, and which is what we're trying to do, but we just don't have enough throttle to get by them. So we're going to have to back off, let them go, and wait till we get to the straight section here, and that's when we're going to pass them in instead. So which works too, you know. Whichever you find most comfortable doing. But other than that, it's just same old over and over. Let's catch up to the next guy so we can get by him. And you know, you have to keep going as hard as you get from the headlights again. You have to keep going as hard as you can because at the moment we know we're in the second lap and we got to be getting close to halfway through. But we're not sure what position we're in. I know this guy here is not the lead car. I'm pretty sure there's a few more in front of him. We didn't pass 11 cars yet. See, there's one that just went around the corner. So our racing is not finished yet. We still got a ways to go. And here we are. It's taken us all this lap to catch up to this white car, and we haven't passed him yet. And this lap is quickly coming to a close, and we still got cars in front of that yet, with one lap left to go. So things are going to start getting a little urgent, and we got to start pushing it a little bit. We got to get by this white car so we can catch up to the lead pack. If it's 1 or 2, catch up to it, and before this lap is, oh, there's 2 there. I saw there was 2 there. Yeah. So we got at least 2 more cars to pass. Okay, and our second lap is just coming to an end, which is what I said. We got to catch up to the front guys before or right about this point to stand a chance. Because like I said, these guys, they're pretty zippy and they're hard to catch up to. And then when you do catch up to them, because they're going so fast, there's not enough straight stretches to pass them on. And all the other times, look, they block you out, which is another thing. Like I said, they like to do that. And you have a hard time trying to get by them. But that's never stopped the Opafet. We're still going to keep trying, because number 1 is what we want to be. So here we go. We got 2 guys. I would imagine, I think these are the 2 last guys we got to pass. There's nobody way ahead, so I think we did pretty good. Oh, look at him. Look at him move over, try and squeeze me out so I couldn't pass him there. But it isn't going to help him, because we'll just take him over here. Now we got 1 guy left to go. Not a lot of track left. So we better get moving if we want to get first place. Like I said, once you start getting up to these top speeds, catching up to him is one thing. Passing him is something completely different. Because you choose the wrong side, you could get knocked off, or he could take the inside and pull away from you, and then you lose your opportunity. But I do believe we have a hairpin turn up ahead here to the right. And I think that's the best place to make take your shot, right there, right there. Now we get ahead of him and we don't look back. I don't think he liked that very much, but that's okay, because that's what it's all about. Boy, I tell you, I love this Tokyo Expressway. It's an awesome track. It is one of my favorites. Maybe not number 1, but it is in the top 5, that's for sure. I love ripping through the streets here like this, and the graphics are absolutely awesome. Anyhow, if you enjoyed the race, give us a thumbs up. Hope to see you back here again real soon at Opafet Gaming. You've been racing with the Opafet.